team like Denver either has to put a lot of resources into Ant or kind of take their chances. What does it do for you guys when he is properly reading when they're doing what and reacting accordingly?
We can play at a whole different level, I think, especially offensively. I think it allows the other guys on the court to find a good rhythm, specifically early in the game, where you get guys some easy looks, easy baskets, and I think that gives people confidence going forward. And Ant's done a good job of just finding guys when it's available and splitting that with finding his opportunities offensively.
What's kind of the key to bottling how you guys have played offensively this last week or so towards like this New York? What are the things you're doing that you need to keep in mind?
I think number one is not getting bored of doing the right thing. I think we've had spells where we do it for 4 or 5 possessions and then we say, let's go ISO or let's try something else. Like, no, just keep playing fast, keep throwing the ball ahead, getting transition looks, just getting downhill and sharing the basketball. And when we put energy to that side of the basketball, I think it bodes well for us, and we just got to continue to do it.
Mike, it seems like it's obviously like universally accepted if you can get Rudy a lob dunk, that's great. But the middle of the floor, when you guys are hitting him in the pocket, stuff like that, that's been up and down. Today was really good. Does that need to be like part of your guys' offense so he's not ignored in those situations?
Yeah, I think it does, and I think Rudy understands that. He understands when we give it to you, you have to do the right thing with it every time. It's a hard thing, especially for Ant sometimes, to want to throw that pass if we don't get something out of it. So, for Rudy, it's just about making the right reads early, not trying to do too much. Because when we can't make the right reads, we're really tough. And our offense it's not so much a stagnant offense. It's very much a move, body move, ball move kind of offense.
What he said was like, if you guys are trusting him, it makes him more confident to make or he makes the right play more often there. How do you, maybe if he has fumbled one the last time, continue to empower him?
Just reinforce the positive thoughts into his mind. We have a lot of emotional people on the team, so like when stuff does happen and we do turn it over, we all do it, and we all kind of yell at each other in the spur of the moment. But being able to double back, like, hey, next time, just get your feet together and we'll make the right read. Like, just be positive with that. I think he really responds to that well, and tonight he was amazing with it.
Like, we're seeing Jaden's offensive game expand from catch and shoot to doing more and more. Is that opening up another level for this offense when he's able to be that active and not relegated to catching and shooting? Yeah,
Jaden is he can do a lot. I think a lot that he hadn't shown. I think we need to give him more and more opportunities. I think we're doing a great job of the ball's moving so well now that he's getting that second side look and transition looks and things like that, to where he's not just running up and down the floor playing defense. And when he's able to be more of a dynamic threat, just have the ball in his hands, get downhill, create foul opportunities, offensive rebounds. Like, he's one of our better scorers on the team. So just more of that from him. I think we got to lean into that a little bit more.
Where are the Wolves in the process of you being of most help to the team now, in terms of the way you're being used?
I don't know. Maybe I'll come off the bench next game. I don't know what's happening, man. I'm just here to do what I got to do, and whatever Finchie needs from me. And but no, it's I think we're trending in the right direction. Especially the last few weeks have just been a lot of positive with how I'm being used, how I have the ball, when I have the ball. Just being able to be the point guard a little bit more and find guys and be aggressive when I need to be. And like tonight wasn't one of those nights I needed to shoot a bunch, but I'm still ready to shoot it. But just relying on guys and doing a good job on my defensive assignments when I get a chance.
Do you think there's been like a reminder that you spent 17 years running the half-court offense and how to do it?
Yeah, I do know how to do it. So if we can get to plays when we can get to them and execute them, man, our offense can definitely have some positive outlooks from that. So we'll see.
What do you like most about matching up with Denver? Obviously, Denver's great. Denver's playing really well right now, but it just does seem like you guys match up well. What do you think that is?
I can't put my finger on it. I don't know if it's we're so familiar with each other, and after last series we have a lot of confidence, and you play teams differently when you're confident, and a lot of their plays, a lot of their sets, and you can't stop Jokic, you know that, but you know how to throw different things at him, and same with Murray, and we just try to eat away at the weaknesses that they may have, and try to attack it all 4 quarters, and we've been able to do that.
The next game, this game, how important are these games where Ant's playmaking eventually opens things up for him, just to repeatedly see that, so maybe it becomes more consistent formula?
It's super important. I think he's had similar situations throughout the years I've been with him where, he started making the corner kick out pass where if somebody makes that consistently, he's like, okay, I can make that pass and feel comfortable with it. And now if he continues to see that they won't double me the whole game if I get off the ball a little bit quicker or, make an early read where my teammate can make a play, now I can finally, show what I can do. He's going to continue to be able to do that, continue to be comfortable with it and be patient with his game. So hopefully he just keeps building that momentum, and our team will be a lot better for it.
Like what he got in the third, those are probably some of the best looks he's going to get all year.
Yeah, I told him he had more run-out layups tonight than I've seen him. Call him a little Julio Jones, just getting out. And I said, you need to do that more, man. I'm tired of running. I want you to run and throw it ahead to you. You go dunk it, and that's how you get an easy 7, 8, 10 points. And you look up and you got 35 at the end of the game and didn't sweat. So,
do you think they go to drop because they have to for Jokic and fatigue, or is it because, or do you see it as the way you guys were able to take advantage of the earlier coverage?
They've always been a drop coverage team. A lot of times Jokic he's kind of in a high drop where he's up, kind of trying to get a mini trap a little bit to get the ball out of the guy's hands. But as the game goes on, he plays a lot of minutes. We all have been there, and you get tired. So the more you can kind of run those pick and rolls and keep him active in those, the more chances you get breakdowns, the more chances you get Ant getting downhill or Julius or whoever has the ball in very good situations for us.
It was pretty much all Rudy's assignment on Jokic in this game, and I think Jokic was like a minus 24 or something in this one. What worked about that look of guarding him that way when obviously that's not how you guys guarded him last season?
Yeah. Well, tonight, Rudy took the challenge first off. I think he just really made it apparent that he was going to be all over the floor. He was going to do the right things, play call-wise, just being able to stay within the schemes. Contesting shots, being there for us when we get beat, just being all over the place to where, we have the utmost faith in him guarding anybody. So tonight it was like, hey, he might score, but, we rely on you to just be solid and do what you do. And I think his momentum just carried him into the rest of the game. And his activity built up. He started getting steals, deflections, doing all the other things that he can do for our team.